Hello again, my friends. You may have been asking, where was your video last week, Kenya? The answer has two parts. 1. Animal Crossing New Horizons. And more importantly, 2. I've been a bit of a sad lad lately. Like many of you, I'm trying to social distance and stay home, which is making me a little stir-crazy. When I was filming this video, I didn't feel as chipper and excited as I normally do, and I know it's because I've been locked in the house for days. Because of that, I was feeling a little down in the dumps about the idea of editing and uploading, since I didn't think anything I filmed was good. After sitting on it for a few days while making tarantula farms in Animal Crossing, I decided to go ahead and give editing it a shot. Even if my stupidity can help cheer one person up who's also a sad lad, I think it's worth it. So, if this video is a bit of a letdown for you, I apologize. It's been 2 weeks since I filmed it, and I'm feeling a lot better, so I know I'll have my energy back for my next video. In the meantime, let's watch this video and throw on some soothing jazz. Thanks for listening. You're all rad lads, even if you're fellow sad lads.
Hello my friends, and welcome to day 6, I think, of not going outside. So I don't know how you guys are handling the current world living situation, but I'm going a little insane here, just a tad. So I thought today I should do something that's a little dumb, and I just need a good old-fashioned giggle at this point in my time, and maybe you folks need a good old-fashioned giggle. So that's what we're here for today. Now, originally, I was gonna do a different video for this week, but unfortunately, the video that I was planning to do required me to go outside with my ferrets, and I just don't really feel comfortable doing that right now, just because I don't want to get sick and I don't want to risk my ferrets getting sick, since we aren't super sure how coronavirus affects ferrets right now. So I thought it was best if I just take that idea, pop it right on the back burner, and I'll get back to it at a later date. Now, what's up, Kenya? You've all seen the title of this video. Care to explain? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try. Okay, let's just do this here. So, my real person job, I work in a costume shop as a stitcher. So I make costumes, basically. That's what I do. Hey, I'm trying to film a video. No respect. So, a couple weeks ago, I was at work. My coworker and I are going through the storage. She's cataloging every single costume piece we have in storage, which is a ridiculous amount of costumes. And we found this really beautiful medieval shirt. I don't know what period it's from. And it had these super baggy sleeves. The first thing I said was, wow, you could fit at least 3 ferrets into that. Little did I know, that's apparently something that used to be done. My boss then informed me that during the Romanesque period, apparently this was a very common practice for people to sew live animals, normally rats, into their pants so that they could be warm in the winter. And I thought to myself, excuse me? I have tried Googling it, I have tried asking other people about it, I consulted my Bible, Historic Costumes for the Stage, found absolutely nothing about it. So it leads me to believe that she was 110% just messing with me. But even if she was just messing with me, I need to do something with that information. So today, I'm gonna make a pair of pants with pockets that are big enough to fit my ferrets into them. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna look good. I don't even know if I have enough fabric. But at this point, I'm willing to do anything to entertain myself. So I'm gonna be making the pants out of this pink fabric because I like the color pink and I had a lot of this fabric. I already have the pattern cut out because that seemed like a kind of boring thing to watch me do. And maybe even watching me cut the pattern out is gonna be a boring thing to watch me do. But that's for me to decide when I'm editing.
Guess who decided it was boring?
Pin it, like an old-fashioned. Oh, I'm not even in frame. This is what happens when I have too much space. Should I set up my camera differently? I got an idea. I feel like this is better. I should have been doing this all along. I don't know who I am. Okay, what piece do I sew first? I gotta put together this piece. Whatever thing is one. Probably pattern piece one. I found it. That seems right. Okay. That whole process is very needlessly complicated just now. This pattern's a little weird. Instead of it just having a front and a back piece for the pants, like most weird baggy pants sort of patterns have, it's got this weird side piece, but only on one side of the pants. I don't understand why, but we're just gonna do it. I'm a big fan of just like pinning everything together and then sewing. You know, do what I can. Get this side in. I'm just gonna use this as a moment to talk about my feelings. You know, just using my YouTube channel as a form of therapy here. Yeah, things are kind of crazy right now. My boyfriend and I were planning to move in May, and our plan was that right now was when we were going to start looking at houses and a place to move to, because we're moving to a different city. So it's kind of hard, kind of really have to plan, like, when am I going to go visit and look at houses. But now all of this is going on, so it's really rough when our lease ends in May. So we're just gonna move in with my parents for a bit, and it's gonna be great. And my mom and I are gonna have a fun sleepover together because I really love my mom, and I'm excited. And she's not a big fan of my ferrets, but you know what? They're my kids, so that's just life. I had never really planned on moving back home, but it'll just be for a few months, hopefully. And then things are gonna be all hunky-dory, you know? Glass half full. I get free groceries for a bit. And also, I lost my job like I know a bunch of other people have done. So I probably likely have people watching this video who have lost their job because of what's going on. And if that's the case, I totally feel for you. I know exactly what you're feeling right now. It's really scary. But at the same time, at least personally, when stuff like this is happening, I just try and calm myself down and realize some things are out of your control. And there comes a point where you gotta just be like, well, I'm doing the best that I can right now. And sometimes the best that you can is sewing a pair of pants with pockets that are big enough to fit your ferrets into them, just so you can have a little bit of a dopamine rush into your brain. I encourage you to just maybe take this just as some you time. And I don't know where you live in the world. I know that the Canadian government is putting a lot of money forward to unemployment and giving money out to people who don't qualify for unemployment. So just make sure that you're aware of what your government is doing to help you, because you never know. That's a bad thing to fall on the floor. Because you never know. Maybe you got more going for you than you think. And I don't know what else I can say on that subject, other than what I've just said. I'm gonna sew these pants together now. Okay, this is my sewing machine. He is a Brother Innovis or NQ1300. I don't actually know. I got him my first year of university, and I love him a lot. He's a good boy. We only get into fights sometimes. Normally, so long as I have him cleaned and I don't do anything crazy with him, he does what I want him to. We have a mutual respect for each other. If you have a sewing machine, you understand the level of mutual respect that you have to have. What did I do? I don't want to go in reverse. You may also notice I'm not following the instructions for this pattern. That's mostly just because I don't like people telling me what to do, and I just do what I want, and the clothes generally just come together and everything's okay. Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let me take all these pins out. Okay, so it's inside out right now, but we have this sort of pants coming on together right now. These are going to be really baggy. That's the pattern that I have for them because I think that it's cute and they're going to be comfortable and I think that fits. Anyway, so now I got to put together the crotch seam and then I just got to put the waistband on and we have ourselves a pair of pants. Bet you didn't think I was competent enough to create that. joke's on you. I've been making pants for years. Absolutely stunning. Probably my best work so far. Absolutely fantastic. All right, let's flip this bad boy right side out. Okay, sweet. So I still need to put the waistband on, but this is what they look like. Yes, they're very wide and baggy. It's the point, it's the aesthetic. So I gotta put waistband on the actual waistband, and then I believe that there's also little cuffs to go around the pant leg. So let's get to it. You haven't seen true fashion until you've seen me.
This is how we party.
All right, now that that nonsense is done, I can start figuring out how I want to do my pockets. Do I have a plan? No. Am I gonna somehow figure it out? Yes. So let's sort of do that. So I kind of want the pocket to start like here. I'm just gonna start pinning things and figuring it out. And ideally I want it like yay big. So like down to here, I guess. And then sort of ferret sized. So I'm just gonna try it out and see what happens. Now, I'm gonna make the pockets out of this pink fabric. Just as a little bit of contrast. It's a little darker and it has some white stripes on it. I thought that that would be nice. Now, I think I might need to draw this out on paper just to get an idea of where I'm going with this and then transfer that onto fabric. I'm just gonna tape two pieces of paper together as I often do. Because I don't have big pieces of paper. So we just play the poor man's game. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I need a pencil. And paper scissors. I wanted it sort of yay big here. Okay, let's think about the shape of a pocket. I have an understanding of this as I have been sewing for many moons. But I might also just do what I want with it because I want it to open sort of at an angle from the top. So like that. And then I want to just make it a big, giant pocket. Maybe it gets a little wider. I think that's way too big. Okay, maybe we'll let it get a little wider and then go down. Sort of like that. This is the rough sketch. We've got it, boys. I'm an artist. So if we make it something sort of like that. Now, I think that I'm gonna need to put darts in it. I'm sorry if you don't know what darts are, but you'll find out in a minute. I think that I need to put at least 2 darts in it to sort of give it a baggy bunchiness that it wouldn't have if I don't put darts in it. And now to finish it, I'm probably just gonna roll the edges over. That's the general shape of our pockets. I think I'm gonna make them a little bit deeper just because of how ferrets are. Okay, I need another piece of paper already. Okay, so I want to make it a little bit deeper, go like that. These are gonna be huge pockets. It's gonna look terrible. I'm so excited. Yeah, that looks good. And by good, I mean terrible. And that's really what we're going for here. This is going against every pattern drafting class that I've ever been in. But you know what? I think that we should just try it. And if it doesn't work, I'll modify it. And that's the Kenya way. So let me cut this out. I didn't add a seam allowance. I'm gonna eyeball a seam allowance. This is the pattern that we have just created, using nothing but eyeballing it and eyeballing it alone. I'm gonna go cut 2, well, I'm gonna stick with 1. I'm gonna go cut one of these out of fabric. I'll be right back. I have it cut out of the fabric, all nice. I decided I wanted the stripes to go horizontally because I think that that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna mark my darts. I'm also using a marker because I don't know where my chalk went. I was supposed to be in the middle of moving, so I had kind of had all my sewing stuff packed and I had to dig through boxes earlier this morning to get everything out of it. Beautiful. I have my lovely darts marked in blue marker. I'm gonna sew these, well, I'm gonna pin them actually, and then I'm gonna sew them. And for anyone who doesn't know what a dart is this is when you're gonna figure it out. And you're gonna be like, oh, I understand. but I'm gonna sew it together first because I'm bad at explaining things beforehand. Alrighty, so I have my darts sewn in. Now, that's what they look like, and basically what a dart does is it just changes the shape of the fabric, so you can see that now this fabric can sit a lot more round than it would be otherwise, and I just want this to be a round pocket, otherwise it's gonna be flat and it's gonna like constrict them. At least that's how it works in my mind. I don't know if that's how it's actually gonna work. Now, because I'm not doing anything super fancy, I'm just gonna roll this over and sew it that way. And I'm not even gonna pin it, I'm just gonna eyeball it because I don't feel good. Alright, so I basically just went around and stitched everything to the bad side of the fabric so that when I stitch it onto the pants, it'll be all nice and finished. And now I guess the next step is for me to just stitch it onto the pants. So I'm gonna put the pants on and pin it while I have them on, just so that I know it's sort of working how I want it to. We have the pants on. Oh, I forgot something. I have to sew the top of this too. All right, so this is actually gonna be on this side, I realize now. I'm just gonna pin it and sort of see what happens. And if I stab myself, well, sometimes that's just life. Is this a good pocket placement? This feels comfortable. This feels right. Oh no, I think these are too far back. I need to bring it forward a little bit. I'm gonna put them like there, so the ferrets end up like there. And it's a little close to like the center, but these are also huge pockets, so what are you expecting? Perfection? Not on my channel, we don't. Okay, that seems right. And it's like baggy enough that they're gonna sort of be comfortable. I made it baggy enough that I can actually get them in. This fabric is also pretty stretchy, so that's good. I'm just gonna pin this. I probably could have made my darts in a little bit of a better position, but am I really going for perfection right now? Do you see what I'm wearing? Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna stitch this one on, and then I'm gonna cut out another one and put that one on, and I'll just do that off camera because that seems kind of boring for you people to watch. Well, here you have it, folks. It's looking pretty good. These pockets aren't very even, but our goal was not perfection. Our goal was the ability to put ferrets into a pocket, and I do believe I have accomplished that goal. We have one more step in order to see if that is in fact the case. So let's go grab them. I think they're all asleep in their cage. Can you just deal with my nonsense for like half a minute? Oh boy, does that ever work? Good morning, sunshine. How are you feeling? You feel cozy? Luna? Hello? Are you done with my nonsense? Are you tired of living in a world that I own you? Goodbye. Oh my god, it fits perfectly. She fits right in. Let's go get your sister. I'm gonna try not to move too quickly. Where's Nova? Where's Nova, Luna? We need your stat. Okay, Nova. Are we ready to go? Are we locked and loaded? Oh boy. Oh boy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is so convenient. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Look at them. She's perfectly at peace. Hey you there. Hey you, I got something. I got something you might be interested in. Can I interest you in a ferret?
Nova, are you comfortable?
I think she's really enjoying the ride. Luna hopped out, but you know, you can only really have one. Okay, let's go. See ya. Okay, I think she has to go to the bathroom. Luna's going to poop. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Okay, you go to the bathroom. Luna, come here. Do you want to get back in my pocket? Of course you want to get back in my pocket, because you're not tired of my nonsense after 3 years of this. Hey, you haven't paid me rent yet, so this is what you get. Showing up to the party like, hey, what up, my guys? I could be chilling anywhere with this. This is my new favorite look, I think. Imagine you're having a bad day, and you don't even have to worry about it, because you have a ferret in your pocket. Boom! Suddenly your day is 10 times better. This is true fashion at this. My boyfriend just got home.